You know, there are a lot we can remember about people, whether it be what they bring to a crowd, their laugh, their smile. Yet unfortunately, when we lose loved ones, we can remember so much more. We can remember their physical characteristics, how they look, how they smell. What do you remember about your loved ones? Well, today we are here to remember Charles, Chuck, Guido, Hartman. We're not just here to remember him or mourn him, yet we are here to celebrate him and for what he has touched in all of us. The year today is 2009, and unfortunately it has been 10 years since we lost Guido, or as you know him, Chuck. Yet I also know a different man. I know him as Dad. My dad was a wonderful man. He was always there for me, yet he may not have lived in my same house. He was always there for me in the weekends, whether it be take me out, play football, or to go see a movie. I can remember fondly at the age of 12 seeing Terminator 2 with my dad. That was one of the benefits of going out with my dad. I could see some pretty cool rated R movies at a young age. So for that I thank you. But my dad had a weird way of things. He would always be kind of hesitant to go out in the rain. Can you imagine that? I'd call him up and say, hey, let's go out today. I don't know. It looks a little nasty out there. It's raining. I said, you know, that's alright, Dad. I understand. He just didn't like to get out in the rain or if anything crazy was going out in downtown. So for that, I do remember him. But yet, through all that, I remember some of the things most about my dad were his looks. He was a big man who I loved to hug, and he always wore a hat to cover that bald head of his. And he also liked to chew cigars. Notice I said chew, not smoke. That's right. He rarely smoked those cigars. And I think everyone here today can remember that. He rarely smoked those cigars, right? So you can always, I remember him coming up to my door, big man, happy to see me with that hat on and that cigar, usually with a purple polo and jean shorts. What a good man he was. Yet a lot of you here today, family and friends, also remember him as Guido. That's right, Guido. Remember that? His DJ name. I can remember at the really young age of about 8, being there with Guido, spinning records at the old Palomino, having a Slim Jim and a Pepsi, watching him even dress up as the Blues Brothers or Tina Turner. He would always bring the laughs, Guido would. He was the life of the party. And he was also so much the life of the party that I think everyone here can remember those family picnics when he would put that KFC bucket on top of his head, go running around the picnic table, and make everybody laugh. He also made everybody laugh at some somber moments too. The best one though, and I think everybody remembers this one, was when he would imitate frying bacon. Now you just had to be there for that one. Yet as funny as Guido was, as much as a dad he was to me, he was also a very caring and loving man. Had you met him once, you probably met a friend for life. Just be careful though, if you asked them to paint your car, you could probably get it back Chevy orange if you didn't tell them what color, right? Oh, there you are. So, he was a very caring man. So much so, that when his mother passed on, he just felt the need to go be with his dad, to go take care of him, to be with him. Not many people would have done that. And for that, we thank you, Chuck. So it's been 10 years. A long 10 years. But we can look back today and remember such vivid and fond memories of Chuck Guido Hartman. Whether it be his imitation of frying bacon, or his crazy dances at Christmas parties, or the cigar he chewed on the way up to my front door, everybody here remembers him and what he brought and how he touched our lives. So today we celebrate him, and we make sure we always bring a little bit of Guido with us. Whether it be to a party or a picnic, always bring a little bit of Guido in your bag. If not, he'll definitely bring it out of you sooner or later. Everybody remembers that for sure. So for all of you who knew him today as Guido and Chuck, remember him and celebrate him. But for me, my vivid, fond memories of picnics, movies, and that cigar, that purple polo, and that hat, he will always be remembered to me as Dad. I thank you, Dad. Love you. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night.